Yo, hey, it's such a quick intro now.
Yeah, 30 seconds. It's all we get. 30-second countdown and then 30-second-ish intro. So yeah, it's a lot different than the almost 3.5-4 minutes we have on Thursday nights.
It's the final countdown.
Ooh, what an awful song. Just horrible. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah. I don't mind that jam.
Oh boy, it really gets to me. I can hear it about one verse chorus and then I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. So if I hit show chat, where would the chat be if I'm in a full screen? I'm not seeing it. Where would the chat be? Show chat.
Tricky situation. I'm on. Are you talking about on StreamYard?
Messages will appear in the corner of your screen. You can turn this off. Okay, well, let's see what happens.
Where are you talking about this at?
So I'm full screened.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom right, it says show chat or block chat. But if I unblock it, maybe it'll show me what chats are happening.
It should. I'm hoping. Because yeah, it's a lot more fun when you can see what's kicking through as well. I mean, I try to throw as many of them up as I can, but you get missed and things like that. So yeah, that's new.
Oh, that is new.
Not sure how it looks from that side. I've only dealt with StreamYard from this end, the producer side, which I know is different. I just don't know how.
God bless America.
Exactly. I guess that applies.
Yep. Yep. So what's good, man?
You know, same old with me. Another eventful weekend. Went out, did some dating, did some magnet fishing, did some this, did some that, bunch of bike riding. You know,
awesome.
Keeping it going, keeping it rolling.
Some magnet fishing.
Yeah, just hopped on the bike and went to a creek off the Katy Trail, see if I could come up with anything.
I think it was making me tired wearing glasses in the dark. I mean, might as well just close my damn eyeballs.
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah.
Just take a fucking nap.
So any luck magnet fishing?
A little bit of trash, nothing exciting, but
yeah. What was their names?
I'm not going to tell you that. God doesn't kiss and tell.
Okay. All right.
But I've got a few spots scoped out on the maps for bridges, overpasses on older roads, things like that. Something that would have a little bit more history or time to accumulate some treasures, we'll say.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I'd like to pull out a shotgun or a pistol or something like that. I think that'd be cool.
It would be like an old Civil War rifle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible. There were skirmishes in Missouri. I mean, it's not like it's impossible for somebody to have dropped a weapon from that time frame into a creek, lake, whatever.
Wasn't Powder Mines a place? Or Powder Mine? Or
not sure on that one.
Yeah, Powder Mine, Missouri. Or Powder Mill.
Is that a battle site?
Powder Mill Hollow. Let's see. Powder Mill. Powder Mill Civil War.
It's tricky if it's a park or a state site, then I wouldn't be able to magnet fish on it. It's like going out to Gettysburg. I'd love to go out to Gettysburg with a metal detector.
Oh my gosh, how great would that be?
Just find some old round shot. Oh, that'd be super cool.
Yeah,
but I think that's illegal, discouraged, anything of the sort.
All the above.
Yeah, I'm sure it's at least a fine.
Do you have a metal detector?
No, I do not. I've played with a couple.
Man, I have a really, really good one. A Garrett
Hmm.
Garrett.
Yep.
And I've only used it once or twice. Paid like $1,000 for it. Got the pointer and the whole fucking shebang.
Yeah.
But I can't quite tune in the frequencies, the feedbacks, like especially if there's metals in the soil. There's so many adjustments on it. It's
Hmm.
like literally I need to go to a
Just go to YouTube.
sandbox somewhere, drop some silver, gold, and aluminum, and just work on, you
I
know.
bet if you go to YouTube, there'd be a tutorial at least or something that would kind of give you a walkthrough or a setup guide for it. But
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, there is. Yeah, I could probably watch some more YouTube videos. However, a guy I know lives in one of the oldest houses in St. Charles County.
okay,
One
yeah,
of them,
check out
and
the
I,
property.
yeah, I think it was late 1700s or early 1800s, maybe 1820s,
Does
maybe
it have a
older
well?
than that.
If it's got a
Hmm.
well, we should throw some magnets down and see what we come up with. What's up, Dan Lucas? Welcome to the party,
Mr.
sir.
Lucas, what's good, man?
Taco
Dan the
Tuesday.
man. Taco Tuesday, baby. Yeah, I think it's got an old outhouse.
No,
Or
nothing.
where I think they know where the old outhouse is. I've tried to trace the track from the house. The last time I took a metal detector out there, and it was a cheap one. It was Lawyer's dad's old 1987 one or whatever. But found some cool old square nails, like a whole
Okay.
bunch of square nails around the property. But I have a feeling I could find some cooler shit if I could just get a little better with that thing.
Yeah, I think some of it is even learning the tones and
The tones, right?
the beats and
Exactly.
everything that it's given you. So yeah, it's a little bit of setting it up and then just a little bit of getting used to your machine,
Yeah, that's right.
getting in tune and in touch.
Just like a guitar.
Yeah, just
Yep.
like anything.
Mm-hmm. Women.
Sure. Why
Yep.
not?
Yep. That's another one. Oh shit! Am I back to yawning? I fucking hate that, man. I'm so it's just a long day, dude. Long day, busy. Waking up at 6 in the morning and sharpening mower blades and getting out there and mowing for a couple hours and running around and meetings and all the fun stuff. That's what makes the world go round. But the point of what I'm saying is that it's getting a little later, and now my yawns are kicking in. And I hate it. That's why I'm even drinking coffee. It doesn't even seem to be working.
Yeah, if you drink it all day, it really you just kind of build up a tolerance, I think, to it.
I think so.
It's like people that have to have soda in the morning or else they have a headache or whatever. I've run across plenty of folk like that. So it's probably just caffeine addiction and maybe a little bit of dehydration. I'm not a doctor.
Could be. Yeah. Caffeine addiction. Could
Yeah,
be that. I'm not going to lie. I do like caffeine. I like it.
I use it from time to time. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
bad little pick me up. I live on Red Bull at the track, so it comes in handy and does its thing.
I like Red Bull as well. Trying to stay away from the sugar, and the sugar-free shit just is not that great.
No, there's never been a better sugar-free option.
No, no, there's never been. With the exception of the glass. Do you remember the artificial sweetener in like the glass? It was like a glass bottle, and it had the little rubber push button thing on top with the little nipple, and you like do drops of it in your tea and coffee and shit. What
No,
was that called, man? it
I've never messed with artificial sugars or sweeteners. It's always
was
just
it
sugar.
was my mom. It was an '80s thing,
No, yeah. Even back in the 80s, not for me.
but it was weird because I used to like drip it on my tongue. Like, oh, this is weird.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that will be. I'm sure it's probably linked to numerous cases of cancer or something
Oh,
like
it
that
is.
these
Oh, yeah,
days.
yeah, for sure. No, it is.
Or it was
Yeah.
high fructose corn syrup at a
Yeah.
level that's just
Yeah. No
highly
good.
unhealthy.
Yeah. No, it definitely was not good. It wasn't Sweet 10. It was called, man, I know. Oh, wait, what's this?
Mm.
Oh, it was Sweet 10. That's what it was, dude. There's a
Sounds
picture
gross.
of it. Uh yeah, touch top control.
Hmm.
Pillsbury's Sweet 10 artificial sweetener.
Yeah, I think the things really took a turn for not great when all the artificials and the preservative and the
Hmm.
chemicals and it seems like hardly anything is food anymore.
Right.
It's a science experiment that resembles or now tastes similar to what we would think is food.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yes, it is, but I guess and I don't know. Other countries are able to not live like that, so you'd figure. I'm sure it's a profit thing, of course. Corporations and profits and lining pockets.
Dude, they still make the shit? Get the fuck out of here. That's weird.
Never run across it myself, but I'm a picky eater.
Yeah, that's funny, man. I almost like want to buy one just to put in our pantry, so people would be like, "What the?
Yeah,
What? You have this?" I'm like, well, yeah, it's
what
like
the redneck?
1986. Yeah, what the redneck? What the Hoosier shit is this?
Yeah. 73 days away according to the calendar.
73, baby. 73, and we're hitting it hard. Coming in and hitting it hard.
Coming up quick.
Yes, it is.
No way around that.
Mm-mm.
But
Nope.
should be a good time.
It's gonna be a great time, dude. We're gonna have a shit ton of cars.
Yeah, hopefully the weather's going to be nice and borderline cool, but not really too cool. Just good to hang out in all day. Catch a little
Mm-hmm.
sunburn without sweating your ass off.
Yeah, that's right. Pro mods and dragsters. That's what we need, man. No, that's what we need those
That's what
classes
it's all about.
filled up. Yeah. We need to get those classes filled in, filled up, rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Um,
Need to find some other people to call out, drag in, and bring into the mix.
mm-hmm.
Bolster it up a little bit.
Yeah, because the Verge, I mean, they they've got a pretty decent car count. I mean, I know it's a little different than Pro Mods, right?
Sure.
Um however, apparently what do you say? Jeffrey Walker had what, 18 cars
18.
down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is correct. Yeah, down in Montgomery over the weekend.
Oh yeah, he was down in Montgomery. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Looked like a good little race from the clips and everything that I had seen. They were put out.
Really?
Yep. Yep. Can't remember who won. I don't remember if I saw that part. I know Bill's still leading the points. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the only other thing I really remember about it.
April.
Well, big money.
So they have 5 races. Virgin has 5 races.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got one in September at London Dragway.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, man. Yeah, I mean, we really just need to get a purse sponsor for each class. Like they got them. Like they have sponsors for each purse,
Mm-hmm.
for each index class,
Sure.
which is great.
Oh yeah, that's. I don't know how you could ask for too much better.
No, man. I mean, especially when sponsors are covering your overhead, and then you're just the rest is in your capital for the company.
Yeah, no, even any little bit offsets. So I mean, $1 to $1 million at least it offsets what has to go in, and then can allow for better event, bigger purses, better prizes. Not sure where Ryan dropped off to. I'm sure he probably closed his window of the internet that he was looking at and accidentally closed out everything. But that's only my guess. We'll find out now. Going live via satellite to Ryan.
Hey, everybody. Yes, I just accidentally hit the refresh button, which kind of, kind of fucks things up a little bit.
Yep. These are the
Clearly.
dangers of interneting while podcasting.
It wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last.
No, certainly not. As soon as it happened, I knew pretty well because I could see your eyes looking around. I saw you go up to that left corner. I was like, we're running in danger here. Running
Up and
into
to the
danger.
left, up and to the left.
Yep.
Reading eyeballs these days. We know what's happening.
Got a pretty good idea or suspicion.
Oh, that's funny shit. What's the name of Brian's other what do you call it? His other series?
Not positive on that one. Probably Google, was it TV promotions? And I bet it would probably come underneath that umbrella. Just a guess, though. I'm not sure. $50,000 bracket race up in Ohio this weekend. That's all I remember from it.
Nope, don't see it. What's that?
What was ask him?
Dogs fighting?
Chair.
Oh. Sound like dogs fighting.
It's interesting. Nope, no dogs fighting. Got
Nope.
Harold's laying down at my feet and Buster's laying back in his little bed.
So this is the we haven't had this amount of rain in a while. Looks like it's supposed to rain like every day over the next week. That's all right.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I am not opposed to that.
And I do not trust the weather people, so I'll believe it when I see the storm coming on the radar.
Yeah, man. Don't trust them. Any of them.
No. They are paid to lie to me.
That's right, dude. Everybody is.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Anybody get into any racing over the weekend or got any races they are heading to this weekend?
Anyone? Anybody?
Anybody
going to some races this weekend? Anybody going to the races?
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Interesting musical interlude.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize I was doing that.
Yep. It sure happened.
Yeah, no, I just kind of did it. Yeah.
Been pretty infatuated this past week with Ray Gunn. Are you familiar with Rachel Gunn?
Rachel Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Like Reagan?
Ray Gunn is her breakdancing name.
Huh.
She was the Australian representative in their breakdancing class at the Olympics. And
oh my God, that's where that name is familiar, dude. Yes, I'm so glad you brought that up. What in the absolute shit show was that, bro?
I have no idea. I've gone out and I've watched some other videos of hers online thinking, how the hell? I mean, she can't be the best in Australia. Or, is it really that trash out there? And in all the videos I've seen, she's not bad. She actually can break dance. So I don't know what the hell happened between her being able to break dance out on the street and this monstrosity of whatever the hell she was doing.
It was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life. Like she started hopping like a bunny.
A kangaroo, because she's Australian.
Oh, a kangaroo. I get it.
Her Australian roots. But even that,
dude, it was the dumbest shit I ever saw. I was like, what in the fuck?
It was a total, like, it was a kid saying, look at me, look what I can do, rolling around and pretending that they had something going on. But
oh my gosh, it was so bad, dude. Yeah. No, that was pretty sad. I was embarrassed to even watch it, to be honest with you.
It was painful to watch. At first it was confusing, and then you're like, what the hell is this? Oh, this is the Olympics breakdancing? Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Is everybody else this bad? No, they are not. Okay. What the hell am I watching?
What are we even doing then?
You have interesting taste, Ben. I did not find that performance stellar at all.
It was
yeah.
I have no words for it. That's all I gotta say.
Don't know talent when I see it. That might be because I sure didn't see it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, dude. And her like trying to spin on her head, she couldn't spin on her head. So here's what I think. I think they get like a rule book or maybe like a judge's book and they
Well, sure, you
like
get the
see the
scoring
different
breakdown.
categories, right?
Mhm.
And so I think maybe they saw that and thought, oh, okay, yeah, hey, well, I'm going to try to be creative or a little more artsy or something. I don't know. All I know is it was horrible.
It was bad.
Dude, I could break dance better than her.
I Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, I
For
really
real.
think we just Emmett on, turn the radio on for Emmett and be like, break dance. And he'd pull off something better than than what she pulled off.
Like literally, I think I could do better.
Yeah. Yeah, they need the Sandman from the Apollo come out there
Right.
and sweep him off the sweep him off the stage, or yeah, buzzer.
Dude, so bad.
It was some of the best stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
But that is just me, and I like weird things. Um, I was trying to find even a video of it, but all the videos that are pulling up are people just reacting to that video, and it's all what the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was great fodder for memes, no doubt about that. These Olympics, they have definitely provided comedy more than any sort of sports accolades.
Right.
I don't think I watched any of it and didn't lose a wink of sleep.
No. It was pretty horrific. Yeah. Yes, it was.
Opening ceremonies kind of told me everything I needed to know about where this year's Olympics was heading. And I was able to easily check out after that.
I tell you, I did watch some of the track stuff. Um, it was nice watching like our men's 4x4 relay team or the women's 4x4 relay team because I just like looking at the women. But watching them just absolutely decimate the other team by like 100 meters. Like they weren't even fucking close, dude. Like I just thought to myself, wow, I can't believe there's that big of a difference between the next best and the third best in the world. It was like they're all together, and then down here was the U.S. Like it didn't even seem fair. It seemed like some scrimmage hero shit.
Yeah, it's just how it shakes out sometimes.
Yeah. Ben Lambert. Ben.
Yeah,
She was really hot.
it would definitely have.
She wasn't bad looking, dude.
She wasn't bad
She's not
looking, but
bad looking, bro. She's
she
fit as a fiddle.
right, but she danced like an idiot, and that really took any sort of good looking points away real quick. It's like,
No, bro, it's that confidence level. Shoot. She didn't have to even be that good looking. She was so confident in what she was doing.
if she just would have backed it up in any category, or done well or scored well in any category, looks, personality, I don't know anything, but to just go out there and pull that, I just don't get what was the planning sessions that went into that. It's not like you just make up your Olympic routine minutes before you go on. So there were weeks of preparation and planning things out. So it wasn't just her. She probably had a coach or somebody she was working with that signed off on this as well. And I don't get who didn't see that this was a horrible idea.
Do you think it was maybe a kind of a fuck you statement of some sort to somebody?
To what? Be a
Yeah, like fuck you.
international
I'm gonna.
laughing stock and
Yeah, for real.
lose at a competition? I mean,
Yep.
I guess I
mean, that's
don't
exactly
see
it.
It's a weird play. I don't know
Yeah.
who benefits or who it tells to fuck you, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a big fuck you to the Olympics, but if that's the case, choose. You don't have to. It's not like you're forced to do the Olympics. It's like the government comes up to you in Australia and says, you're our best female breakdancer, you now must represent us in the Olympics. They they choose and try out for it. So I don't know. I mean, it could be. It could be.
Could be. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Like if you've seen videos of her actually performing well, and then you see her performance at the Olympics, it almost makes you think that she was like, "Fuck you! I'm going to keep throwing my ass in your face," and you know,
I mean,
just keep
maybe, but
being
if that's,
dumb.
wouldn't you say that after the performance? Wouldn't you be like, yeah, this is bullshit. The Olympics are bullshit. I got a free trip to Paris that my government paid for. Deuces, I'm out. Eat my ass or whatever.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Something. There'd be something, but it's possible. I don't know. I just don't know what would have happened to cause her to be that bad and to go in with that routine thinking that she stood any sort of chance at all of being competitive is just insane.
Right. Uh, let's see. I was trying to find something
Mm-hmm.
here and not hang up on accident.
Right. How's that going?
Almost.
I don't disagree, Ben. I don't see I don't get it with the Olympic breakdancing because there's not it's so arbitrary with the scoring and judging, but and there's so many, I guess, that are like skateboarding and things like that. At least there's tricks, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know. Olympic flatulence. I'd tune in for that. Well over this breakdancing fiasco. Although I did go back and I watched the gold medal performance that the one that won, and she was pretty good. I think I've seen better out in the world, but I don't know what scoring criteria there is and all that stuff. So
I don't think I seen after I saw her performance, I didn't watch anything. I was like, wow, that's a fucking circus. I'm not going to waste my time watching that.
yeah, and she was like I said, I'd agree. She was okay. I didn't see anything that she did that I was like, holy shit, I've never seen anything like that before.
Let's see.
Um, and I've watched some, breakdance battles. There's some great
Oh
breakdance
yeah, fuck
battles.
yeah, there is.
Korea, they'll breakdance and
Mhm.
all over Europe, France, Germany, all sorts of great national teams out there that get together and battle it out. And some of those are awesome. And you'll see things that blow your mind, but I didn't see anything that was so great. Yeah, that's a valid point. Nobody who's that good at breakdancing could pass a drug test. That's a valid point. I guess. Is that is
uh,
Molly a performance enhancing drug?
that's
I don't
funny.
know. Maybe in this situation, yes, you feel the beat a little bit more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine that all the like skateboarders and snowboarders are all sober either. I guess it's whatever the rules are. 'Cause I think you can be high and snowboard. You should be able
Can
to
you?
be. I think.
You can be.
I don't know if they test for it. I guess would really be the thing.
Like you could smoke cannabis and
I would imagine. I mean, are you going to find too many snowboarders that don't smoke or just going to
mm-mm.
not smoke to go to the Olympics?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't disagree.
So yeah, it might be a case by case or a sport by sport type thing. If the drug could, like steroids. I mean, could steroids help you as a snowboarder? Maybe. I don't know.
Steroids could possibly, potentially.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. At some point, the muscle would have to be a detriment to the dexterity and flexibility, weight, and everything like that. So, I mean, I don't know if steroids really all it is the ability for muscles to heal faster and grow faster, so you can keep working out more. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True.
Big
True
bass
that.
fishing? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I mean, hell, throw in some Olympic guitar soloing or something like that. Get some little creative arts out there.
That's
Let
all
them
I got.
throw down. Maybe that's all you need. We don't know.
Could be
That could be all that would be needed to take
Olympic
home gold.
bass fishing. That would be fucking pretty cool. Or Olympic deer hunting. Freebird, huh?
It's a great solo.
The best kung fu. What was that? Is that with the tall black dude?
Was it
Fist of
capoeira?
no, oh no, no, no. No, it's a movie. It was like, was it Fist of Fear? No, that wasn't it. It's oh man,
Not too sure.
damn it! I think I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I could see where Jean Claude has a possible right to that. It's definitely not Steven Seagal. That dude is worthless. Show enough, the Shogun from Harlem.
Yeah, well, what is it? What was that again? The Shogun from Harlem?
Yeah, show enough.
Show enough. That's what it was. Yeah, with the tall black. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's funny shit, dude.
Yeah, I guess after Jackie Chan, there's really not too many martial arts movie stars, are there? Can't think of
Well,
anybody that's really known for it, like like Bruce Lee or Jason Statham. I don't fucking know. There just doesn't seem to be a karate master out in the world anymore.
Chuck Norris. I mean, when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of Seagal and Seagal and fucking Jean Claude in the 80s. That was, of course, I like Bruce Lee, but like Bloodsport, that was a good one. Bruce Leroy, that's Bruce Leroy. That's right. Oh fuck, that's so good.
The movie is. I'll agree. It's just
Yeah.
Steven Seagal's such an asshat,
Dude, where he's like
makes
breaking
everything better.
arms and snapping legs and dude, all the
Some of his martial arts displays or exhibitions that he does, where he's just a fat dude and
you mean now
like-
these days?
with his
Yeah.
painted hair and just some lazily throwing an arm out and some guy flips backwards. It's just so pathetic.
But dude, like he is recognized in Japan as like
Do some deep diving on that, because it's a fucked up, convoluted situation of how he got to this accreditedness over in Japan. And it's not
really?
that he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a
really?
highly skilled person. It was through marriages and some other weird stuff that happened over there.
Really?
He had a weird 14-week marriage to some like dojo owner or some lady that was respected over there, and then he got prominence, and then he came over to do this Hollywood thing, using all this fake clout from over in Japan to bolster himself into Hollywood and make himself into this caricature that he is now. And anybody you come there's I've watched plenty of documentaries on YouTube of people interviewing people where he's the worst and the most untalented person.
Really?
It's hilarious.
Oh, that's fucking pretty funny, man.
Plus, he's a big Putin supporter as well. So
Last Dragon.
he's a weird fella.
Look, I'm not all into communism, but if you're gonna have a communist country, Putin is a good leader, dude. I mean,
I don't really know if Russia's an example much of communism anymore.
But I mean, but look, dude, he served in the military. He's a huge proponent of his people's health. Like he gives away farmland if they promise to farm and
He-
agriculture for the people. Like, you know,
I'm sure that land that he's given away, he has taken from somebody.
well,
You
I mean,
know,
it's Russia. They got a fuck
yeah.
ton of land over there.
Well, yeah,
And I don't know
they've got a
how
ton of land.
farmable it is, considering they're like frozen half the time.
If he supports Putin, he must be cool. It'll get you places. Could get you in the White House.
Yeah, politics.
Oh, I'm not going down any political roads. I'm just saying Putin is a bad guy. Bad guy.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
A little couple clicks for you.
Little dose.
Yep, a little dose of clickies.
Little dabble, do you?
Well, teeth clickies. The fact that people hate Putin shows how soft-headed the average American is. Dude, I mean, him and I mean, he's a pretty hard-ass dude, man. You know, I think he's a little crazy, but you know, I don't disagree, Ben.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think I don't know, man. I don't even. What do I know? I don't truly know any of it. Anything. All I know is that the big dog that runs the the family that owns all the central banks, Rothschilds. He died here last few days.
Okay, so who's the new leader?
Who's taking his? I mean, it's a family deal, dude. And I don't, man, dude. What's weird is it how much he looked like his great grandfather picture, like from the mid 1700s. Like it was bizarre. It's like holy shit, he is obviously pure descendant, dude. But you know, they do when you're that elite and you're that kind of family and you rule the fucking planet and you're the puppet master. Like I think they have like their own world they live in, dude, where it's like arranged fucking marriages and weird shit. It could even be inbreeding. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I mean that happened a lot in England.
Yeah.
They wanted to, preserve the purity of their family's bloodline, which was just, of course, within 2 to 3 generations of that, ravaging to the family genetics because now everybody's all terrarded.
Yeah, because wasn't like Prince or King? Which one was like had clear signs of inbred, where he had a big giant forehead and a fucked up chin, and he had all kinds of ailments, and he was just all jacked the fuck up.
Fucking lizard people, yeah. One of the new common conspiracies out in the world is that Prince Charles, or not King Charles, is a vampire, but it could be more
vampire.
Well, yeah, I doubt it because he's not going to live forever. But I think it's more just his family lineage. He is actually a descendant of Vlad the Impaler, so that's pretty interesting.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, so
he's a descendant of Vlad the Impaler.
Apparently so. Yeah.
Well, I mean, fuck, they do such a. I mean, they have such a. Don't they keep very detailed record of their family?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like historically, so they would fucking know. Like
lineage, genealogy is pretty in depth,
important.
There.
Yeah,
I mean, they have history. For countries that have been established for 1,000 years, it's not inconceivable that they would have, thousands or tens of generations of information. With America only being a few hundred years old, we don't really have we're not connected to that country anymore. So we've lost that in the transition from Europe or wherever our descendants came from.
Did George Washington have any kids?
Yeah.
Are there any ancestors of George Washington? Like, are there like people they're like, yeah, my great grandfather's George Washington?
Yeah, I'm positive of it.
Alex Jones. Today, if you, I'm not really good at doing Alex Jones. I'm not good at doing
I'm
anybody.
putting chemicals in the rain to make frogs gay.
And if you don't believe, oh, you watch him more than I do, Adam. You got that.
I watched. Yeah, I've seen him on plenty of things and plenty of plenty of clips and his eccentric. I mean,
Eccentric dude, but dude's got some fucking knowledge, man.
he's another one of those that it's kind of the delivery. It's not the message. He's nailed a lot of things and he's called a lot of things.
Yes, he has.
Similar to, he has the same type of stick your foot in your mouth attitude as Trump. Trump could do everything in the world right, but his shit attitude and his shit demeanor is going to turn people away that'll just never be able to get past that or hear it. So,
no, I don't know how to look like Joe Rogan.
Shave your head and start cranking some gorilla-headed kettlebells.
Yeah.
Get a $300 million Spotify contract.
300? No, I can't even. I'm just not good at doing impersonations because I'm so unique.
All right. I guess
I'm so different that I can't be anyone else.
Yeah, they've had a couple podcasts together and they get interesting. I think there was even one, Tim Dillon, he's a funny comedian where he's pretty smart and he'll talk about all sorts of stuff. Half the stuff he's just bullshitting just to be funny about, but he's a good little instigator on there.
Yeah, it just needs to shut the fuck up. And look, I think I was frustrated when he decided to go back and forth with Joe Biden about golf at a debate. I was like, dude, just shut the fuck. Who gives a fuck? Come on, Don. Come on, man. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Talk about something else, please. You're gonna argue with the fucking geriatric zombie over fucking golf scores and handicaps? Dude.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a pick and choose your battles a little bit.
But come on, that was super childish, super disappointing, man. Yeah, that was show enough stupid.
There are not too many Trump, Brett Hall, Alex Jones. Yeah, that'd be fun. Throw John Daly in there. Now we're having fun.
John Daly. Yeah, no shit.
Trump, Brett Hall, Alex Jones, John Daly. Now we've got a party.
Yeah. I agree with that. And Donald Trump.
Yeah. That'd be a foursome I'd put out, and I'd pay to watch them go out and golf. Mic them up.
Mic them up, I'll take it. Trolson. Oh, getting the sweet hellos from PA there, Mr. Trolson.
Yeah.
The golfer, yeah. Yeah, that would actually be a pretty funny ass podcast.
Yeah, I'd watch it. Just mic them up for 18 holes and have some drone coverage and have some people following around with cameras.
And Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, he'd have to be like the commentator.
Yeah, I got to get Snoop Dogg in there, man. Yeah, we just gonna smoke on this jibby wibby. Take a few hits at the. See, man, I just can't.
Yeah, this is why he's got record deals and we don't.
Because he can impersonate other people.
No, because he can make up the words and flow and rap and things.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the separator. And gang affiliation, things like that.
Yeah. He's OG.
I was never jumped into the Crips.
That was Compton.
My mistake.
Yeah. Get me out there, man. Look, I might go golfing once every 4 years. And I really like golf. I like being on the golf course, I should say. Once every 4 years wouldn't really shout I love golf or like golf, but I do enjoy it when I'm doing it, and I can drive a golf ball pretty well, as a matter of fact, and I can putt pretty good. I don't know. I'm fucking a natural. That was weird. I don't know. I can just do it. Tell me what to do, and I can execute. Just a gift I have. It's like anytime we'd ever do a scramble, like back in the CSI days, we would do a CSI golf tournament, and we would do the scrambles. And fuck, man, it was like we used my drive every single time. And I was playing with guys like Morrissey and Montgomery and all those dudes. They're like, "Damn, Fierce, you can hit the shit out of that ball." I'm like, yeah, it's funny because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Swing and hit it.
Yeah. Let's get out there. I haven't played in some years. Dust the clubs off.
Yeah.
I don't really care too much about the game, but I like driving golf carts and smoking. So
Smoking reefer.
exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That's what I like to do. Drive golf carts, getting high and
Yeah,
whatever.
Morrissey and Montgomery. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd be hitting the ball and he'd be back in the golf cart singing. Just trying to think of a Morrissey song. Okay, that's 3. Who's the 4th?
Let's see. Were you talking about with the? I mean, you had the 3 with Trump, Brett Hall, Alex Jones.
Snoop Dogg.
I'd throw in John Daly.
Oh yeah, John Daly. That's right.
That would be my vote for rounding out that 4th and make it a good old American time.
Mm-hmm. I would almost say Roy Hill.
Does he play golf?
No, Uncle Roy? I'm sure he plays golf.
Exactly.
Golf without ganja makes 0 sense to me.
Right. What are we
I
doing?
agree. Dude, there's nothing better than just kind of floating along in your golf cart. You're out there in the greens. You got a good breeze coming through. Everything's beautiful. The birds are chirping. There's either gators or deer on the fucking green. The more you ignore me, the closer I get. I ignore you about what, Ben?
It's like a tiger in the wild.
Yeah. The more you ignore me, the closer I get. It sounds like a Kill Switch Engage song.
Yeah. Or some Phil Collins stalker shit.
Yeah. Or White Snake song. Oh, that's the Morrissey song. Got you.
I know zero Morrissey.
What's that Morrissey song when he talks about
couldn't tell you.
If a 10-ton or if a 10-ton truck killed the both of us to die by your
Jesus
side.
Christ.
Would be such a the privilege, the pleasure is mine. Something like that. Da-na-na. Yeah, something.
Yeah, sounds uplifting.
Yeah, no, it's a good old school 80s jam, but yeah, it's like he's talking about he loves this chick so much if they get smoked by a train, he'd be totally happy because he'd be dying next to her. It's like, okay. Or if a 10-ton truck killed the both of us, it'd be such a heavenly way to die. It's bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Can't imagine why I wasn't drawn to that song in my youth.
It was kind of like an underground thing, kind of like The Cure. It's like Morrissey, The Cure, all that like melodramatic fucking
not into
underground stuff, you know.
Doesn't do it for me.
No. Morrissey rocks. I love Morrissey, man. He's got some really good jams, and The Cure as well.
Yeah, I mean, different strokes for different folks, but yeah, that style did nothing for me.
Nothing for PA. Nothing for PA.
Depeche Mode. Nope.
Love Depeche Mode. That was like right at that time when I was starting to get into like what was it? Depeche Mode, and who was some of those other like world beat bands? They were like do sa doma boo boo doo boo. Who sings that? It was
no clue.
They used like a lot of world music but they put like some hip hop to it, and so it'd be like some Dire Straits. Fuck yeah, Dire Straits. Fat Boy Slim.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Dig
rock
Fat
that.
Boy Slim. Yep. Green Deep.
Yeah, Fat Boy Slim. I was bigger into Chemical Brothers. That was more my style for techno or shit like that.
Techno. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Back in the day.
Yep, old Raven days.
Um Damn it, I cannot remember. I'm sure if I said the name of the band I was thinking about, the group, you'd be like, oh yeah, I remember those guys.
I'm sure I've probably heard of the band or the group, but not the music.
Well, some of their songs were pretty popular at one point.
Yeah,
And not that you would have liked them, but I think
yeah,
you would be familiar with some of the jams. I keep wanting to say Ace of Base, but that is definitely not who it was.
I hope not.
Let me see. I'm going to let my brain do a little bit of a Rolodex here. And
Chemical Brothers were intense.
who?
Chemical Brothers. Exit Planet Dust is probably still. I'll listen to that album once every 2-3 months.
Synth Pot. Oh, there's no doubt. Yeah, yeah. The Deftones would not even be the Deftones without.
I'm not a
The
fan
Cure,
of
for sure.
Deftones either, so this is where it also falls into that.
Yeah,
lineage.
Adam, real quick on some topics ends up out in the woods by himself. he just we just kind of wanders off the path, and he's just out there.
Yeah, I'll go my own way.
He's definitely on his own, but we all end up together at the end. Fierce, who is this nerd who doesn't like the Deftones?
I'm
His
at-
name is Prince Adam. Hey, different folks, different strokes. Honestly, I didn't even know about. Well, I take that back. I've known about the Deftones, but I didn't listen to the Deftones until White Pony came out. And then when White Pony came out, I was like, oh shit, these dudes are awesome. And because I was a huge Cure fan, I kind of was really picking up on their vibes. Ben, if you like the Cure, if you like Deftones, well, since you like Deftones, I don't know if you've listened to any of Chino's side projects, but he's got one called Crosses. He's the head singer of a band called Crosses. He's a head singer of a band called Palms, like a palm tree, Palms. Also he's also a singer in a band called Team Sleep. I'm sure you've heard of Team Sleep. And there was another group recently that he was singing with that I was like, damn, haven't heard, but we'll check it out. Yeah, Palms, Crosses, and Team Sleep. Really, really good shit, man. Let's see. Damn, I cannot believe I don't remember. That's gonna make me fucking crazy that I can't remember the name of that group. I'm about to start a side project of good music, not country. Yeah, well, what the fuck, man? 2 guitars, bro. Look, we need you and I on the fucking axes. I'll get my mohawk back. I'll dye it if I need to so I don't look old. Or we just wear masks. Works for Slipknot and Ghost and everybody else. And a killer drummer and a killer bass player, even PA. I would say Prince Adam, but clearly he's not on our level.
Yeah, it's not that I couldn't play.
He's on a different level.
I wouldn't.
I should say.
I wouldn't get the enjoyment out of playing that type of music.
Mm-hmm.
I could play it. It's just a matter of my heart wouldn't be in it.
Yeah. No, you got to feel it. You got to want it. Like
Mhm.
I love nothing more than like wanting to mosh to my own music when I'm playing it. Like I literally just want to dive into the drum set and just start smashing shit. Like that's that's when it's good.
Bass riff that I just can't stop singing in my own head that I came up with or whatever. Victory.
Yeah, like boom, 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 something like that. Or boom, 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 boom.
I think that one's copyrighted.
Oh yeah, probably so.
Primos? I smoked them in high school.
Primos.
Yeah, so we call it when you throw a little coke on top of a bowl.
Yes,
that was long
and
ago.
marijuana, cocaine and marijuana.
Yeah,
Not going to say that I haven't experimented or dabbled in a little bit of that in my lifetime.
Yep.
Especially being in the music industry. And
But
that's all right, man.
yes.
Until it almost killed me one time, man. Then I was like, well, I'm not fucking with that anymore.
I don't like speeding. It's just that speeding's not my thing.
Yeah.
My brain's already rolling faster than it needs to. So if I throw speed on top of that, we're just looking for a breakdown.
Yeah. My problem is that somebody put some shit in our shit that I wasn't aware of, and it about took me out. And then that's when I thought, this is not something I want to fuck with anymore, because you don't know.
These days with fentanyl and all that bullshit, I wouldn't even care to, even if
No, man, kids these days, I feel bad for them. It's not like back in the day when we were kids, man, like in the 80s. Bathroom would be hella clean.
Yeah, there's still a bathroom, a couple bathrooms on Main Street that I know I could go back and pull at least a nummy off of the toilet tank at just about any given time.
No, I think he's talking about just getting into cleaning mode.
Yeah,
Getting all chewed up and fucking cleaning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, back things were different back in the day. And I know they said that about the 60s and 70s too, right? I feel like the 80s and 90s the 90s were like the tail end of it, The 80s were kind of there, where you could, like, if you wanted to experiment with something like mushrooms or acid or whatever, like, it was a pretty good chance you were going to get mushrooms or acid or whatever it is you were wanting to fuck with. And you'd be good. These days, man, I feel bad for the kids, dude. They can't even smoke a joint without dying because some douchebag put fentanyl in a joint or something. Like, man, that's so fucked up. So fucked up.
Damn right. 9/11 ruined it all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, before that, you could yell bomb in an airport and be fine.
Yeah, people just laugh.
Fentanyl's terrifying, man.
It's crazy.
There's a local cop. There was a local cop that almost died from it.
Just handling the package.
He was handling the pack. Had no fucking idea, dude. Just no idea at all. I mean, because normally they have their SOP. They put, gloves on. I guess they have their standard operating procedure. And this poor cop fucking just happened to be handling a package that had some on it, or however that happened. And dude, he dropped like a fucking fly. They saved him, but dude, he almost died. I mean, that's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up. Now they're dropping, like, putting fentanyl in $10 bills and dropping them in parking lots and shit, and people are picking them up. Like,
one of the podcasts that I watch stumbled across a live stream of Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia, which is just a opioid wasteland where there's people that at noon are standing out in the street like statues and zombies, all hunched over and not moving. People laying in the streets, and it's constantly just drug and poor people activity happening on the streets all the time.
Is this a live stream you can watch at any time?
Yeah,
dude, you gotta pull it up. Let's look at some fucking crackheads.
Give me a second.
Maybe we might catch a killer bum fight. A couple dudes like
as it happened,
a cokehead beating up a heroin junkie.
This live stream they were watching, and it's a fairly popular-ish or getting to be popular-ish podcast, and it just so happened that a guy who was watching the podcast lived in the area, so he walked down there and ended up waving to the street.
Dude.
Yeah, he was wearing one of the shirts of one of the podcasts. Let me get things set up here.
He just walked down there. Hey, here I am. Goes back to his place and jumps back on the podcast.
He stood in front of you could see him walk by. He was looking at his phone. He said his phone was freezing up, so he couldn't figure out exactly where he was needing to be. And then he went down a corner and he got service and he figured it out. So he walked back over, stood by the sign, gave a good wave, and then just walked away.
That's crazy, dude. I can't even fucking believe it. And then we're gonna get somebody like, I'm not even getting into politics. Keep me out of it, Adam. Because in the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's the same coin, just a different side. You either like heads or you like tails. That's the fucking difference. Check out this new primitive skateboard I got. It's pretty dope.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Yep, that's a old Duster. It's fucking pretty bitchin'. That one's on black with the teal back on it. And then green version. Green version. I likey.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that was custom. This is, I think they only made, what's the number on this? I mean, very, very limited run. Only skate shops can custom order them way ahead of time. I think there's like 100 of them. They don't make that many. I'm just leaving the plastic on it. I'm not even going to use this. Wait, what did Tally say? I'm a libertarian, just saying, Lefalo. Hopefully before I die, we can gain some ground on the Dupali. Oh, no shit, dude. There it is.
The live shot of Kensington Avenue. This is one of the cameras that they have. This is camera 2.
Was that dude like trying to get up? Did he fall down or was he on the ground just laying around?
Red pants. It looked like he was sitting down.
Oh, it's some cops. So what's happening here? They're all getting the fuck up. They're rolling.
Nothing to see here. Now those.
Look, we just get in here right at the right time. Like, yo, look at these pigs. What about yo? What up, officer? What up?
Right past. Nothing's gonna happen.
Like, yo, hey, what up, man? What up, dude? How y'all doing tonight? I'm just sweeping over here, keeping my area all cleaned up. You know, you guys see what I'm doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Might have some illegal activities.
So yeah, what you guys got going on over here?
I think Red Pants had to get up because the cops were walking down the sidewalk and they would have just trampled him if he stayed where he was.
Okay, boys, take her easy. Take her easy. I was shining a light. It's like, oh shit, that dude's dead. Motherfucker's like dead. Like, is he all right? Oh no, he's falling the fuck out. You need to get your shit up and get out of here. Oh man, why you gotta be fucking with me, man? Like, you guys need to move the fuck on. Yo, what are you guys doing? Oh, the damn pole's in the way. I feel like I'm at Riverport. One dude's all fucked up sweeping the sidewalk, trying to keep it clean. Yeah. That dude's all cracked out. So I'm just gonna sweep this motherfucker. Look at and then you got a dude doing a wheelie down the street on a bicycle. What a cool fucking place, man. Yeah, like, I don't know. It seems pretty diverse. Got cops,
all types of people that are wrapped up and involved in all this stuff.
Where's this at?
It's in Philadelphia, Kensington Avenue.
Isn't there a song about that? Kensington?
I don't know. Let's see if we can find one of their other streams. See if we can find another angle.
Yeah, throw some flashbangs.
Let's see what Camera 5's all about.
This is fun, PA.
It's something different, you know.
I mean, this is a Tool song through and through.
Doesn't look like as much activity on this street.
No, they done walk down here and clean the shit up. They need to get Broom Dude down here and fucking start sweeping. So I wonder how they do this. They just set up a camera somewhere and plug it into a server and just run it live 24/7?
Yep. That is all that they're doing. He's got, I mean, at least 5 cameras.
What's that dude doing? Taking a shit? Oh, no, never mind.
Thumbnail. Yeah.
You ever see the guy in the subway station and the one guy's trying to mop and the bum runs up and sits on the mop bucket? And the dude gets all pissed off. He's like, get the fuck out. He's like, get the fuck. And he like goes to fight him and the fucking janitor steps away and he just takes a big giant shit in the fucking mop bucket. And he's just sitting there with his pants down, looking around, just enjoying taking a dump right in the bucket. He's like, fuck, I don't give a shit. I'll poop in a bucket.
Yeah, so this one we got a scanning cam.
Scan cam. I mean, that chick's got to be brave walking around at night by herself. But I think it's you know, you don't know who's packing out there. She had jeans and a t-shirt on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess anything's possible. I don't know. I think all these people are packing his needles.
I think you got to have a certain level of swag when you fucking walk around out there, so you don't get jumped.
I guess it's got to be a whole different world with its own. It's kind of like prison, where prison rules and all that stuff. I'm sure it's got its own code of conduct and things like that. It'd be interesting to know what all that entails.
There's the cops. One's got his back facing everybody. The other two are on their cell phones. They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
they're all on their cell phones.
There's the other one. Oh, there's two more over there. We got 6.
No, they're just fucking hanging out, man.
So they're hanging around that shopping cart.
The one cop's pushing a shopping cart around. They don't get scooters out there. They've defunded the police.
They may have taken something.
Yeah, they don't get transportation. They get shopping carts just to fit in a little bit, you know. What's that one dude doing over there in the end? He's about to shit himself, like bent over, can't stand up. He's all fucked up.
Yeah. Like he locked up tying his shoes or something.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish the camera wasn't rotating or we had control over it to stay with that guy, but now we'll have to wait until the camera swipes back to even see if he's still locked in that same position or what's going on. I feel like this is outside of some sort of public facilities, some sort of I don't know what building this would be, but it seems like a congregating area for these folk.
You know, this almost reminds me of the library. What was that, Abbey Library? Or what's the haunted library where they used to have a live camera set up in there? Willard Library. Good job. Yeah, the Willard Library. Do they still have a Willard Library camera?
Yeah, they got the one down in the kids' library down in the basement.
Yeah.
And the other couple around. Yeah.
And then and then you can see the clips. They'll show you clips of like the orbs or the apparitions and books and shit moving, and which is great because you don't have to be there to watch it. But I think they do ask people that are watching, if you see something, get the clip.
Yeah, you're supposed to take like a snapshot or a timestamp of it.
Dude, pull up the Willard Library. Dude, I haven't looked at that in probably 20 years, dude, since we lived on Hemsath. I haven't looked at the Willard Library cam in 20 years.
Let me find it here real quick and I'll pull it back in.
I'm trying to mute my dental work.
It's not working.
You couldn't hear that, could you?
Sure. We'll go with that. Let's see.
Willard mother effing library. I don't know how many of you guys believe in ghosts, but this place is, I mean, if you don't believe in ghosts, this still change your mind. This place is pretty fucked up. Not fucked up, but it's pretty cool. It is like zombie apocalypse. It's like Z.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That they do. They want the shit that killed somebody. They're like, oh shit, that killed motherfucking Joji. Oh shit, I gotta get some of that. That killed Joji, dude. I don't know why in that dialect, but oh shit, there's a mouse. Oh, there's a ham. Oh, okay, it's a hamster cage.
It first started pulling up, and I saw a little bit of movement. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Like, jackpot. We logged right in at the right time.
I've stared at this thing for way too long.
So, in case you guys aren't familiar with the Willard Library, it's a well-known. Wow, it's changed quite a bit. It didn't used to have the shelves there like that.
No, it used
to be like an open, kind of like an open room with toys and stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they've changed it. But yeah, for those that don't know, the Willard Library is very haunted. See if you can. Do they have any submitted clips? Is there anything for archives? Ooh, the basement hall. It's so weird. That's, to me, that these are the best cams. Like when you're there, and you could be the first one to see something, and you just get to stare at it. And you're like, oh, come on, where's
It's
it?
got a little too much light going on in the back, but be all right for a shadow person.
That reminds me of that hotel scene where the the guests in the rooms on each side were complaining about the loud noises coming from. Oh, maybe this is. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
is
this is the other room.
the story room. Yeah, they were talking about the loud noises and screaming and shit coming from the one room. So the security guard comes up there and he hears it, and then he goes in, and there's like nobody there. He's like, "What the fuck?" And the lights were flickering, and dude, he bailed. He was freaked the fuck out. Oh, is this one or is this the live cam?
This is the research room.
Live
I don't,
cam though, the research room.
yeah, I don't know if they have any.
Man, where's the Willard Library clips, man? Gotta have something.
Yeah, you sure would think, wouldn't you?
I mean, because I thought that's what this was all about. They turned it into just like a. It's too bad there's not one somewhere where the ballroom is sort of like Disneyland's haunted castle, where it's like you just turn the camera on. There's a bunch of apparitions dancing around the dance floor. It's like, dude, whoa. Gettysburg though has some really crazy shit.
Yeah, Gettysburg's got some pretty interesting stuff out there.
Especially when you see like soldiers and the horses and shit coming out of the woods and across the road, and it's just like almost looks like poltergeist. They're just like it's like a reel in a different dimension playing out.
But it's exactly pretty much what it is, since it's. I mean, it's really it's not
A
an intelligent
reverberation sort of.
yeah, it's residual haunting. So it's just it's a moment in time or energy from that moment in time that is trapped in that moment in time, and under certain circumstances or atmospheric whatevers, it can replay.
Right. Are you pulling up some video? Looking for some clips?
I was looking. There's only one real good shot from the Willard Library of a.
Oh, the person at the table or the lady at the end of the bookshelf.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. That one's fucking creepy.
Yeah. So then I started typing in just trying to find other live cams, see if there's any.
Where's
Some
that picture
famous
at?
haunted
Take
places.
a look at the lady. Or you passed that already?
I can pull it up. It's not hard.
That's what she said.
Hopefully she does.
What? Is that what she said? I hope not. Yeah, I mean, you need me to pull it up. It's not hard.
No, should be pulling up on my screen, which then I can transition over to the other.
So it's a little bit of a process.
Always is.
Mm-hmm.
For the great lady. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's pretty Ghostbusters ish, pretty apparition-y.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of pixelated, but there's no doubt that it's
yeah, it's it's a still image from a webcam video image. So yeah, and that's always the thing. I mean, where's a crystal clear picture of a ghost or Bigfoot or anything?
well, I don't know, the one of that
always
giant dude that looks like Skeletor busting out of the back doors of that castle in Europe. You ever see that?
Yeah, where he looks like kind of like
the emergency doors.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
was just
looks like
proven.
he had a gown on. And what'd you say?
That one was disproven.
No way, really? How?
Debunked as being a
good.
fabrication.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, great little clip though. Great little clip.
You mean the picture of
But
him coming out of the back?
yeah, it's like a little GIF, or at least the one that I saw put it together like a little time frame of it. See if I can figure out what that would be called.
Are we talking about the same one?
Probably.
Oh, it was the Hampton Court Palace.
Correct. That would be him. That would be the one. Yeah, that one was, from what I had seen, debunked. But creepy as shit.
I wonder how they debunked that.
Not positive. Not positive. I'd have to go back and read how they came to that conclusion, but that was a conclusion that I had read. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to do some digging to see if I can find some more of that. This isn't me. Internet searching isn't the greatest of podcast content, but I will definitely look into that and report back next week for sure. Because yeah, that's a famous video, one that I remember vividly.
Ghosts, angels, demons, and aliens. Amen.
I'll talk about them all day, especially
All
ghosts.
day, every day. All day, every day. Can we find a haunted place to do this next Tuesday?
I
I might be able to find an owner.
Access. I mean, there's locations, but it's more of just being able to get access to or within the location that comes in key.
Well, it's not hard, right? Like, so
Depends.
there's a couple. I mean, yeah, you've had opportunities to do that.
Been down these roads, yeah.
Yes.
It all depends. If it's a business, like let's just say a
Somewhere
prime
down on Main Street.
a business down on Main Street, like this one isn't haunted, but like the Spice Shop that
Right.
isn't open past 5 p.m. any day really of the week anyway. So we're not interfering with their normal business hours. But most places that have reports of activity are restaurants and bars, which are open during 8 to 9 p.m. So we wouldn't really be able to stop things to do a podcast.
What about the isn't there a really haunted hotel or bed and breakfast or something in Alton?
There's a few
restaurant.
I know a few places in Alton. Yeah. And there's probably a couple bed and breakfasts or places.
Maybe the McPike Mansion. Do you think they'd let us shoot up? Dude, we could shoot a podcast in front of the McPike Mansion, dude. I actually have a very. Did you ever see that picture I took of the front of the McPike Mansion, dude? And it was, dude, it's fucked up.
Been in there a few different times.
Inside the McPike Mansion?
Yeah, I've been. Well, they do tours now inside where they'll take you into the cellar, because I think that's all that they've really gotten okayed by the city to be able to allow people in for, because it's in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, because I thought it was condemned.
For a long time it was, yeah. But now they're allowing people down into the cellar, and I've heard that there's some limited accessibility to the upstairs. But before they were doing that, I've been in there before a couple times.
Cool. No, I wanted to do like the Halloween camp out.
Lent Mansion's a real cool one.
Oh yeah,
it's got a great story all on its own.
Do you know the owners?
No, not anymore. I've stayed there a couple times, but that was all. We just all rented. A group of us rented a bunch of the rooms, all in the same night, and just so happened we got lucky that nobody else was stay in there. So we kind of had run of the whole place without any problems. We would have still set up all of our equipment and investigated all night anyway, but just made it a little bit easier so we could not have to be as quiet.
I wonder what it would cost to rent the whole place for one night.
It's about 150 to 200 a night, depending on the room. So to
And
do
how
the
many
entire
rooms?
place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to 8. Yeah, about 8 rooms total. And there's other places. I would just have to do a little bit of digging in some research, which oh darn. So it's a possibility I could stumble across something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, dude,
Could be
I think the ghost thing was a pretty hot topic for years, but I think it's settled down a lot over the past 7 or 8 years, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think people just got, it's still hot on YouTube. I think what people got sick of and tired of was the
Characters.
characters and the produced aspects of it, because evidence and everything was getting faked. So there's no legitimacy to it. Then it just becomes entertainment, which,
Right.
it's TV. So I guess at the heart of it, it's supposed to be entertainment. But yeah, damn, you'd really hope somebody would do it half-ass right. But what do you do?
Well, man, I would like to do this from somewhere creepy. I know we say that, but we should give it a shot.
Yeah, if only the little Aquadome was still open.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
That'd be the creepiest of the creepies. But there's other places. There's a bridge out in Truxton.
That's the one with the glowing orb.
Possibly. There's a few different stories attached to it. But yeah, let me look around. I'll find something.
What about the old penitentiary in Kansas City, or the
down in Jeff City?
Oh, is it in Jeff City?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No way. I thought it was in. Oh, I thought it was in Kansas City.
I think it was it the bloodiest 4 acres or something like that in America was what it was called at one point in time. But no, the state pen was down in Jeff City. You can do tours and stuff of it.
We got the Lemp Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
The Beatty Mansion. You ever heard of that?
Have.
It's in St. Joseph.
Yeah, that one's clear across state. It's the Cracker Mansion over that way. There's a few different things. The Elms Resorts over that way.
Pythian Castle.
Yeah, it's over in the Springfield area, I think.
Mm-hmm. Elms Hotel and Spa in Excelsior.
Yep. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half north of KC. I mean, really, the best one, the coolest one, would be the Villisca Axe Murder House. Pull that one up. It's up in Iowa. Always Villisca, Villsca.
Villisca
Axe
House.
Yeah. It's not racist, Michael. It's the actual name of the mansion.
Cracker Mansion. That's right. That's Cracker Mansion.
Right. It's right across from the manor.
Funny. What was so what's the story with this place? I mean, I guess it's self-explanatory.
Axe Murder House. It's a house where.
Oh, is that where Lizzie Borden killed her parents?
No, that's in Falls River, Massachusetts, the Borden house. But it's also a bed and breakfast. But this house was a house where I believe 7 people were all murdered in one night. All still remained within their beds, undisturbed. No killer ever caught.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, pull it up. You'll see the stories. There's still an indention in the drywall of one of the upstairs rooms from the back swing of the axe.
Really?
Yes.
Is there any pictures, like old pictures of them?
Of the family members?
Yeah.
I think it's only. I think the best they probably have is the artist renditions from the newspaper. I don't know if it was a very photo-y time back then.
And they don't know who did it?
No, killer never was caught.
Damn. And so is it supposedly haunted?
Yes. Kids'
1912.
voices, balls rolling around, all sorts of fun stuff.
And do they have the axe that was used?
No, they have an axe that was similar, but I don't know if the original axe is still in existence or known of anymore.
Oh, but you can go take tours there, huh?
You can stay the entire night there, yeah.
Oh, Ghost Adventurers went there?
A lot of places have been there, but that doesn't take away from the fact of it being haunted. It just means that douchebags have been there.
That is where's that again? Where's this at?
It's in Villisca, Iowa. It's
Iowa.
kind of southwest corner of Iowa, so almost kind of northwest corner of Missouri. It's not far off the border, if I recall, just by memory from the maps in the days.
8 people. That's a small house to have 8 people in it.
For none of them to wake up or none of them to be showing any signs of being disturbed from bed. It's almost like a Amityville situation where all the family was killed in their beds, and they were killed with a rifle, and nobody woke up from the gunshots or anything like that. Same situation here. These there were kids that sleeping in the same rooms together, and all got bludgeoned with an axe.
Crazy.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Wonder if they still have like the original drywall and wallpaper and shit up.
There are some original aspects, I think, of the house. I don't know about furniture, but I think some of the decor and things like that are still original.
Damn, that's nuts, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, it's places like that. I mean, Villisca, the Lemp Mansion. I love places that have a really, really good story to go behind it. I like drag racing. I like drag racing too. I love ghosts.
Yeah, me too. I do too. All right.
So yep, I'll find some place and we'll come up with something.
It'll be fun, dude. I think it'll be fun, even if it's in the woods or on the river, or we do like a live stream with the camera, like Blair Witch Project kind of shit or something.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting situation or setup, but we'll figure something out. I've got the tablet, I've got Wi-Fi, we've got cell phones, so one way or another, we should be able to figure something out.
All right. Well, I like it.
Indeed.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining in. Another night of just hanging out and bullshitting. That's what I like to do. Jinx. That's what we like to do. And I think I'm going to go watch some ghost videos on YouTube.
There you go.
Are there any good ones? Any recommendations?
I mean,
guys you like to follow that are legit.
Villisca. Man, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't have anybody that I follow as oh crap, this is a legit for sure anything. I watch them all just more for the visual aspect of the insides of the places, because you hardly get to see the inside. So I always like to have some sort of mental picture of the place.
Yeah. I still think one of the creepiest things to me is at the Amityville house, where the dude, the wife and the husband went to go set up the cameras and shit, and they got the picture of the little boy on the steps with the white eyes. But I mean, dude, do you think that was real or no?
Me personally, I'm not putting too much faith or stock into Amityville as being haunted. There's only one group of people that's reporting any sort of activity there, and it's the same people that purchased the house, had a financial issue because they couldn't afford the house and then ended up making lots of money by getting rid of the house and having a story behind it. So there's a lot of motivation behind it. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's weird that nothing else has happened there.
Right. Whatever happened to ghoststudy.com?
It's still out there. It should
Is
be.
it?
Last time I checked, it was with the monthly gallery.
Yeah. It was like one of my favorites.
yeah. Yeah. Last I checked, it was still there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how.
there it is. Oh, no, it's not, dude. No, it
Oh,
is taken. We still might be able to get it for you. Oh,
yeah. The
why don't,
website is no longer hosted. That's crazy.
oh, no
That was
way.
that was a good little site.
I wonder what happened.
Probably just wasn't. Either person may have died or no longer profitable. And it's been running for shit every bit of probably 20 plus years.
It looks like they're on X now.
Yeah, I can see a Reddit post from under a year ago. It says ghoststudy.com is gone. End of a early 2000s online era. I'm sure as hell was.
Jeez.
Damn.
That's too bad.
Unfortunate.
And Ogrish isn't a website anymore.
No. Is rotten.com?
Oh, they have Ogrish TV, but it looks like it's just street porn.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's not what I remember. What was the other one?
Rotten.com does not look like it's in existence any longer either.
I wonder why they're shutting all that shit down.
Who knows? It looks like they shut rotten.com down in 2012, which is
shit.
Years before that was the last time I was ever on it. So since we're just dusting off websites from the past, I figured let's look.
Shock websites is what they're called.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess there are no more shock websites.
No, it's just the internet itself. Facebook is shock enough.
Oh, there's a gorish.com.
There used to be one called Livestream, but now it changed to something else.
There's Gorish, Best Gore, Man Beef, Rotten. Not around. Ogrish, Goatsy, Lemon Party. Yeah, those all sound fucking.
Lemon Party.
Yeah, what the fuck?
See that picture? Oh, I know exactly what it means. It's a picture of three old dudes all sexually pleasuring each other.
What?
Yeah. Pull up lemonparty.com. You'll find it.
How do I close out of this? I got a screen open that I can't fucking get out of now. Hi, baby. What? No.
Yeah, you are.
Here, come in here. What's up?
I thought you were done.
She's like, she won't even put her head into the door frame.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you doing?
I thought you were finished. It's like 9:30.
Oh, almost, not quite.
Okay, fine.
Where are you going?
Upstairs to bed.
Okay. The one eyeball.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was like some. I don't know. After all this, I'm gonna go watch a Disney movie. Yeah, I don't blame you. What is I want to know what gorish.com is.
It's the same.
I mean, it's gore-ish.
It's just nasty pictures.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's murder, accidents and disasters, medical images, war images, miscellaneous images.
Yep. Sounds like good, wholesome before bedtime perusing.
Oh, watch hatching and raising of bald eagles. That seems cool.
Not very gorish, but okay.
Yeah, I would say that's okay. Nut jobs. What's this?
Let's wrap this one. Wrap this one on up for this week.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna watch Nut Jobs in Hollywood.
All righty, you enjoy that, and we will catch everybody on Thursday.
Sounds good. Thanks for everybody.
Enjoy.
Peace and chicken grease and fuck off.
Fuck off.
You know how we roll.